Amit Shah, not just on one but two occasions in the capital. A couple of course, the smaller alliance partners met Dharmendra Pradhan and met Vinod Tavre. So all was sorted out. It's just probably a last minute meeting that you're really having over here.
Right. These pictures coming in from Gandhi Maidan, a little bit of a foggy winter morning even in Patna. So it's not just smog only around the Delhi NCR. That's just one by one, all the NDA leaders are arriving. We did see Gujarat Chief Minister also arrive a short while ago. We will have Eknath Shinde and also Devendra Fadnavis arriving. The NDA leaders, a lot of the chief ministers of various states are also arriving there, Payal. It's a show of unity and also strength, and Bihar is a huge victory, so which they would want to celebrate.
Anand, the way you compared the way the India bloc was really going and the NDA were really going. Not just this, they had multiple and even campaign. Eknath Shinde, candidate who was all set to become a minister today, he did 2 rallies with them. Anupriya Patel came there, she did a press conference in Patna, interacted with the trader community and did a press conference as well. It's been a united show of strength as well. So, chief ministers from the northeast, for example, Nephew Riya is one of the most senior. He's there. Fadnavis, Ajit Pawar, Eknath Shinde have all reached Patna late last night as well. So it's a huge show of strength as far as the NDA is concerned. The loud message being many naysayers who thought that this alliance won't last for very long. This is the example that they really want to show. So that's the big show of strength that you're expected to see in some time from now. And it'll be interesting to see if they have any meeting with the Prime Minister.
Yogi Adityanath has come. There is Keshav Prasad Maurya also. Is he also there? Brajesh Pitak, these are some of the from some time. Thoughts on the NDA, are they also moving on, not just looking at the oath taking here, but they will be talking about the municipal elections in Maharashtra. That's the next big challenge, including Mumbai and Thane. Eknath Shinde making a call that we should all fight together, distribute our seats and together, while the Indie bloc says we are going to fight it alone.
Well,
Nitish Kumar reaching the Maurya Hotel, those are the pictures, but yes, please, Nistula, continue.
Well, the Maharashtra local body polls are extremely important because the NDA kind of looks at it as the last nail in the coffin of the UBT source of strength and resources for the Shiv Sena, holding power in the richest local body in India. The BMC has been, the and therefore they are extremely focused on that election. It's not going to be like any other local body election. And in fact, in other local bodies, the NDA has been fairly laissez-faire, saying that whoever wants to fight with anybody in any equation, that's fine with us. But in BMC and a couple of others, which are extremely important, we need to be together. Now, going to the event at hand, which is the swearing-in ceremony for Nitish Kumar for the 10th time, which is a record-breaking 10th this thing. Both parties, both done extremely well. There is a sense of kind of maintaining a status quo till events catch up to you. I have a very strong feeling with regard to this swearing-in ceremony. Therefore, you will see that Nitish Kumar and his 2 deputy chief ministers have not been tampered with. Both of them, both the deputy chief ministers, one is Samrat Chaudhary representing the Love Kush combination of non-Yadav OBCs, and Vijay Sinha is Bhumihar, the upper caste, very strong support base for the BJP. So all of this has been maintained because I think the NDA on the question of Nitish Kumar and continuing and whether BJP will ever get a chief minister of its own, that question has been, that can has been kicked down the road. So now what you are seeing is a reflection, the immediate reflection of the verdict that came, that is, this is Nitish Kumar's mandate, his last election, his came out in strength, and also on the basis of that was provided by his government as chief minister, that he is taking over as chief minister again.
A lot of the Bhojpuri superstars who had shifted base to now moved back to Patna, at least for the oath taking. That's what we see. Manoj Tiwari there, and this is the signature greeting of the gamcha being twirled over the head, which was witnessed in Tamil Nadu yesterday, and the Prime Minister making a reference. Now that is Kumar there. Nitish Kumar is at Gandhi Maidan. He's reached the stage. He's on stage along with all the other leaders. Do we see Samrat Chaudhary also there? Nitish Kumar first making a huge round of applauses for him. We'll try and go across to Shailendra, our News 18 Bihar reporter, who's also Furio is also present there. So there all are. Samrat Chaudhary is standing there. So are all the other leaders. Yeah, you're spotting a lot of people, Payal. Yeah.
You can see nephew Rear right there. You can see Nayab Saini, Haryana Chief Minister. But you know, the man who deserves a lot of credit as far as Nitish Kumar's campaign is really concerned is the person. You know, Sanjay Jha has to through everything, you know, in the last many years, and with the fact that he's always flanked by Nitish.
So these are people who are present, who have also worked very hard, and it's a grand entry for him. But now he's going to go backstage. Dharmendra Pradhan, Arun Anand, this is where perhaps the BJP has been able to show they can work together in unison, understand the realities on life, and there is a recalibration. Somewhere has the voter also perhaps adjusted for what happened in Lok Sabha 2024? Along with the party and of course the entire machinery readjusting their campaign and what they do on ground?
Anand, you know, over the last 4 state assembly elections, like in Delhi, Maharashtra, Haryana and now Bihar, I see the same kind of conversation which happens, you know, amongst the analysts. That, you know, that BJP does man-to-man marking, BJP does, you know, tremendous booth level management, gets down its whole barrage of leaders, you know, battery of leaders down. See, they have been doing it since 2014, but what is the difference which has come after June? There are 2 or 3 things which have happened. One, that BJP has made a very fine and very nuanced move from being aggressive to being assertive. So that has given a lot of comfort factor to its, you know, allies. Second, what they have done is that they have given greater say to the state level leadership, and the state level leadership is in turn giving a greater say to the grassroots level leadership. So they are more connected to the ground. It's not like what had happened in Lok Sabha. Distribution had become an issue because there was a concern. A lot of people have been imposed from the top. So BJP has done a course correction, and also it is not going to get indulged in any, you know, kind of adventure.
Right.
You know, not overtly aggressive. So being assertive, and also it is not only more accommodative about its allies, about its own leaders at the grassroots level, but it is seen as they are making a conscious effort to be seen as accommodative. So that is the difference which has, you know, that is what which has made the difference. The rest of the template remains same.
Right. Shailendra from News 18 Patna Bihar has actually spoken with Dilip Jaiswal. We'll play out that conversation and also try and connect with Ravi Asthana, who's at the Gandhi Maidan, and get you the feel on ground. Women at the front, this Mahila Yuva combination, the MY being redefined, that's another case study, another quick check of some of the challenges, key challenges before Nitish Kumar and the BJP, his from the BJP. One is creating this 1 crore jobs and reversing large-scale migration. Bihari ko bahar nahi jana payega. This whole aspect they have to live up to. How are they going to create these 1 crore jobs? They said both in the private and public sector they're going to do it. They'll have to also turn Bihar. Traditionally, manufacturing has not happened in Bihar. This rich resources and of course manpower. Supply entity to other states, even with respect to human, quotient. Current from its current 5% workforce share, they need to really improve it. Improving the quality of education for Bihar's youth, reducing the school dropout rates, particularly beyond middle school, raising Bihar's per capita income, which is one of the lowest across the country, and it is way below the national average too. Strengthening law and order, and also tackling rise in the crime rate, delivering on guarantees of free ration, health cover, and of course other social welfare, and to improve their entire quality of life and infrastructure. There is a lot that's happened. There is so much more that needs to happen in Bihar, and restoring administrative efficiency to execute big schemes, managing 3.6 lakh crore state debt while funding all the poll promises. So you're going to help all the Didis, you're going to put that money to create entrepreneurship. 1 crore women have been promised a certain amount. 10,000 has happened. The remaining 90,000 payout is going to happen when you have such a mounting huge debt for the state. And of course, more to ensure a secure environment. So law and order cannot crumble. It has to only go up. Bihar has to become one of the safest states in the country if that needs to be, if the Bihar success story needs to be spoken about. Next 5 years, they have to run at a galloping speed. Ravi Asthana joining us from Gandhi Maidan. Ravi, namaste. Good morning. How is it? महिलाएं बड़े नंबर पे हैं. They are in big numbers at the Gandhi Maidan. Where about?
जी बिल्कुल. और महिला का जोश जिस तरह यहाँ पे मतदान के दौरान दिखा था, वही जोश जो है वो गांधी मैदान में दिखाई पड़ रहा है. सुबह से आपको बता दें कि सुबह 7 बजे से तमाम महिलाएं जो हैं वो जत्थे में गांधी मैदान पहुंच रही हैं और बड़े संख्या में जिस ढंग से मतदान में उनकी भागीदारी थी और ये प्रचंड जो बहुमत आया है, माना जा रहा है कि जो यूथ और जो महिलाओं की भागीदारी है, कारण है कि आज बड़े संख्या में जीविका महिलाएं हो इस पूरे आज शपथ ग्रहण शामिल होने के लिए पहुंची है. और माना जा रहा है कि इस बार का जो बहुमत है और नई सरकार के गठन और सरकार में जिस ढंग से चुनाव के दौरान पलायन के मुद्दे हों या फिर महिला सशक्तिकरण के मुद्दे हों, तमाम चीजों पर जो है इस बार ज्यादा से ज्यादा काम भी आप देख सकते हैं जो पटना में लगाए गए हैं. उसमें एक बात की साफ झलक मिलती है, बिहार की जनता का आभार, अब बनेगा विकसित बिहार. यहाँ पे रफ्तार पकड़ चुका है बिहार. कोशिश इस बात की जा रही है कि यहाँ पे तमाम जो कमियां रह गई हैं जो विकास के लिए वो पूरा हो. कितना
अद्भुत नजारा है सर, अद्भुत नजारा है. नियति विकास की जीत है ये, और चारों बगल एकदम जो है धर्म का माहौल और अद्भुत कार्यक्रम हो रहा है.
क्या लग रहा है कि अब जो बिहार जो है विकास की नई रफ्तार पकड़ेगा?
बिल्कुल पकड़ चुका है बिहार विकास का रफ्तार. जाति से उठ के इस बार जो है लोगों ने वोट किया. विकास के नाम अल्पसंख्यक समाज के सारे लोग आए हैं. हम अल्पसंख्यक समाज से आए हैं. मेरा नाम मोहम्मद कमरुज्जमान अंसारी है.
100%
गया है इस बार 100% 10 पूरा होगा क्योंकि नवयुवकों का ये जुबानी है. जो काम बच गया है इनका कहना है कि वो काम जो है अब पूरा होगा.
So Ravi Asthana, they are saying whatever is left, raftar pakad chuka hai Bihar, and they have to run at a very, very fast pace. And Payal, these commitments are not easy to match. A 3.6 lakh crore debt Bihar has, and the doles that have been promised, let's not call them doles, the benefits that have been promised, the opportunities that have been promised, and even if and the infrastructural, importantly, attracting investment and turning Bihar hub. These are all huge challenges for this current government, and they have only 5 years to prove this, because if they want to return a mandate, it has Bihar.
Change will happen overnight, or they'll turn, Patna into Rome overnight. They understand that it is a problem which has been there for decades together. It has to be calibrated, and ecosystem has to be prepared. So every time that you ask any bringing in big setups, when will they bring in big big people to come in and invest in Bihar? They say that an ecosystem has to be prepared. From the fact that Bihar is was still reeling under Jungle Raj till quite a few years ago, to coming in now, looking at the path of development. Patna now as a metro, infrastructure development has taken shape as well, but that's not going to happen overnight. There has to be a proper ecosystem which has to be put into place, because law and order is going to be an extremely important issue. Job security is going to be an extremely important issue. And the BJP and in India often has been asked that you also bitten the bullet. You've also made sure that you're also doling out freebies now. Earlier you were criticizing other governments, but the stand of the NDA has been very simple, Anand, that they have made sure that a certain percentage of the state's budget, when it comes to distributing, those that they have. So that's something, and they say that there's been no discrimination as far as this is really. The challenges are aplenty. That's the reason every time that they went on ground, they that there will be no impact of Jungle Raj anymore. And with Prime Minister Modi sitting there in the center and Nitish Kumar as the Chief Minister here, Bihar is going to be on the path of development. Double engine government is something Prime Minister Narendra Modi and his government have been promising from the first time day.
Double engine delivery, government's delivery has to be. That is what it is. That we just saw pictures of Delhi Chief Minister Rekha Gupta arriving a short while ago, but their inability to tackle the pollution issue in Delhi is everybody is asking. And somewhere it will also reflect on the Prime Minister, because he is putting his weight behind these leaders and ministers that they will deliver. And that is going to be a concern, Arun Anand, that the government, successive governments will have to start walking the talk, because there is the Modi ki guarantee behind all the promises. And if that Modi ki guarantee is not being seen delivering, then there could be a negative rub-off on the Prime Minister also.
Yes, absolutely. And the voters had given a scare to the BJP in 2000. Signal that the voter is ruthless now. The view, the more is the expectation, and now because of this boom of social media and everything, so everything comes out in the open now. The AQRs in Delhi, as you rightly said, so they are all over there, and there doesn't seem to be too much of an effort, I would say, to tackle this. Of course, they did a great job, when on they said one thing, now I want the next thing, now I want the next thing. So you cannot, take a breather and say, okay, I have done this thing and I'll do this thing in the next term. And also Nitish Kumar getting the of mandate which the voters have given to Nitish Kumar and BJP. So now they will not accept any excuse.
That is true. And I think there are a lot of people. What is this government doing? They've got a mandate, and what is this government promise they will tackle it? They don't seem to be able to tackle it. Now that's the question that will be expected, and the Prime Minister has acknowledged this, saying that हमसे expectation है क्योंकि हम वादा करते हैं, हम करके दिखाते हैं. हम तो मुमकिन है is a belief, so we'll have to live up to that belief, and that's the challenge. Let's go going across to Anand, who is joining us from Gandhi Maidan. Anand, namaste. कैसा माहौल है वहां? कितने लोग आए हैं? क्या अब तक का सबसे बड़ा शपथ ग्रहण समारोह है बिहार का?
बिल्कुल देखिए आनंद सर, बिल्कुल आपने सही कहा, लेकिन सबसे पहले हम आपको तस्वीर दिखा रहे हैं मंच की, और इस पहले मुख्यमंत्री नीतीश कुमार पहुंचे थे, हेमंत बिस्वा शर्मा जो आसाम, जो भी एनडीए शासित राज्य है वहां के मुख्यमंत्री यहां पर पहुंच गए हैं, और कुछ देर के आपको प्रधानमंत्री नीतीश कुमार गांधी मैदान पे पहुंचे, सैनी भी हैं जो हरियाणा के मुख्यमंत्री हैं, वो भी यहाँ पर पहुंचे हुए हैं। तो जितने भी एनडीए शासित राज्य के मुख्यमंत्री हैं, सब लोग यहाँ पे मंच पर पहुंच चुके हैं, और अब से कुछ देर पहले चंद्रबाबू नायडू भी पटना पहुंच गए, योगी आदित्यनाथ भी पटना पहुंच गए। तो जो वीवीआईपी गेस्ट है वो यहाँ पर लगभग पहुंच चुके हैं, और ये इसके सामने अब जो मंच है उसकी तस्वीर आप देख रहे हैं, और इसके पहले आपको हम पीछे गांधी मैदान की भीड़ की तस्वीर दिखा दे रहे हैं। मनीष जरा भीड़ दिखाइए। तो देखिए ये बहुत जबरदस्त है। आपसे कुछ देर पहले मुख्यमंत्री नीतीश कुमार के बेटे निशांत भी यहाँ पर पहुंचे हैं, उन्होंने भी आज के लिए बहुत धन्यवाद दिया। इस वक्त हम आपको तस्वीर दिखा रहे हैं, अमित शाह मंच पे पहुंच गए। सबसे पहले वो तस्वीर हम आपको दिखा रहे हैं
जी, अमित शाह मंच पे
पहुंच गए हैं। बिल्कुल, जेपी नड्डा भी पहुंच गए, वीवीआईपी है वो धीरे धीरे यहाँ पर पहुंचने लगे, और कुछ देर के बाद आपको प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी भी दिखेंगे। 11:30 का वक्त है जब शपथ ग्रहण समारोह शुरू हो गई, और इसके बाद एक बार 10वीं बार लगातार मुख्यमंत्री के कुर्सी पर बैठेंगे, और जाहिर तौर पे बिहार के लिए भी बहुत बड़ा पल है, एनडीए के लिए भी बहुत बड़ा पल है। और यही वजह है कि देखिए अमित शाह, जिन्हें भारतीय राजनीति का चाणक्य कहा जाता है, इस वक्त हाथ हिलाकर लोगों का अभिवादन करते हुए, और हम लोगों ने देखा अमित शाह, जेपी नड्डा भी इस वक्त आपको नजर आ रहे होंगे, और अमित शाह कल ही देर शाम पटना पहुंच चुके थे। तो आज का दिन एनडीए के लिए बेहद खास है। एनडीए एक बड़ा मैसेज देने की तैयारी में है यहाँ पे गांधी मैदान से। आपको याद होगा कि जब प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी एक चुनावी सभा को संबोधित कर रहे थे, तो उन्होंने कहा था कि गंगा बिहार से होकर बंगाल गुजरती है, तो शायद एक बड़ा मैसेज देने की तैयारी आज इस मंच से किया जाए, इससे इनकार नहीं कर सकते।
पर अमूमन ये देखा जाता है शपथ ग्रहण समारोह में बोलते नहीं है, लेकिन एक चीज है कि यहाँ पर सब कुछ टाइम से चल रहा है, कुछ आराम से नहीं हो रहा है। कि अगर कहा जा रहा है कि 11 बजे तक सारे 11:15 बजे टचडाउन होंगे तो इसी तरह सुई के साथ पूरा कार्यक्रम भी वैसा ही चलता हुआ दिख रहा है, एकदम समय पर। मंच पर जितने भी मुख्यमंत्री हैं जिन्होंने चुनाव में बहुत काम किया, ऐसे ऐसे नेता हैं, केंद्रीय मंत्री हैं, अजीत पवार भी वहां दिख रहे हैं। देखिए अगली शिरकत जो होगी वो महाराष्ट्र की तरफ होगी, जहां म्युनिसिपल कॉर्पोरेशन के इलेक्शंस काफी दिनों से लंबित हैं, तो उन पर तवड़े दिख रहे हैं। ऑल दीज लीडर्स पहुंचे। आनंद, एक बात बताइए जरा, वहां पर जितनी जनसंख्या मौजूद उन पर जरा फोकस कर सकते हैं? बताइए क्या वहां पर महिलाएं पहुंची हैं?
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल बिल्कुल,
युवा पहुंचे हैं।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल। मनीष हाथ से दिखाइए, पीछे 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 के विजुअल दिखाइए। देखिए सिर्फ युवा नहीं, बड़ी संख्या में महिलाएं दिखी हैं। अभी आपको तस्वीर नजर आएगी और कुछ देर पहले हम लोगों ने पवन सिंह को गाते हुए सुना और यहाँ पे जो महिलाएं झूमते नजर, देखिए महिलाएं भी आप और जो युवा हैं, महिलाएं बड़ी संख्या में यहाँ पर पहुंचे हुए हैं। और सबसे बड़ी बात है कि गांधी मैदान दिलचस्प है। सुबह लगभग 9 बजे से ही धीरे लोगों का आने का सिलसिला शुरू हो गया था, लेकिन इस वक्त जो आप तस्वीर देख रहे हैं, एनडीए के लोगों का आकलन है कि लगभग 1 लाख से ज्यादा लोग इस मौके पर पहुंचेंगे। शपथ ग्रहण समारोह में 1 लाख से ज्यादा लोगों का आना, ये बहुत महत्वपूर्ण हो जाता है। और शायद यादगार बनना चाहता है कि भाई 200 से ज्यादा सीटें आना बहुत महत्वपूर्ण होता है। और शायद उसी को देखते हुए ग्रैंड तैयारी एनडीए की तरफ से की गई और जिसके बड़ी संख्या में जो लोग पहुंचे हैं, युवा हो, महिलाएं हो, उनकी भागीदारी बहुत जबरदस्त दिख रही है। और इस बार किया भी बढ़ा, उसकी इस वक्त शपथ ग्रहण समारोह हो रही है, जिसकी तस्वीर हम आपको लगातार दिखा रहे हैं। और बड़ी संख्या में लोगों का आने के सिलसिले
खिलकर खुलकर हंसते हुए दिख रहे हैं अमित भाई शाह। वो ये चेहरा इतना हंसता हुआ अमूमन इतनी जल्दी दिखता नहीं है। दे सीम टू बी वेरी वेरी हैप्पी एंड कंफर्टेबल। ही इज and what and sitting right around and trying to pass on instructions and to see what's going on. Dharmendra Pradhan, while speaking with us, Payal, that day said his association with Bihar starts from 2005, not just 2012 when he was nominated to the Rajya Sabha from Bihar, but from 2005. चिराग पासवान has also come. He's speaking.
मैं राजनीति का विद्यार्थी भी हूं और मैं ये सीखने वाली बात है। ये सीखने वाली बात है कि 10 बार और लगातार निरंतरता में बीच का थोड़ा समय छोड़ दें तो 2 दशक से आप मुख्यमंत्री हैं और उसके बाद भी इतना प्यार करती है। ये जरूर हम जैसे युवा ने
आपकी बड़ी भूमिका रही है, भूमिका होगी। और चिराग पासवान अब
एनडीए विकसित बिहार बनाने के लक्ष्य के साथ आगे बढ़, मोदी जी की सोच वाला बिहार, मुख्यमंत्री नीतीश कुमार जी के अनुभव से बिहार फर्स्ट, बिहारी फर्स्ट वाला बिहार बनाने की दिशा में हम लोग अग्रसर हो रहे हैं। तो यकीनन बड़ी जिम्मेदारी है, बड़ी भूमिका है और जवाबदेही है जनता के प्रति, जिसने प्रचंड बहुमत से एनडीए पर अपना विश्वास जताया।
बहुत बधाई। तो पूरी फैमिली के साथ
तो चिराग पासवान भी वहां अब नीतीश बाबू की तारीफ कर रहे हैं कि सीखने की आवश्यकता है कि कैसे कोई 10 बार के लिए शपथ ग्रहण कर सकता है और 19 साल से कंटिन्यूअसली एक छोटे से इसको छोड़कर मुख्यमंत्री का पद को संभाल सकता है और मुख्यमंत्री है। सो चिराग पासवान देयर समवेयर, ही वाज द मोस्ट वोकल क्रिटिक 2020. He has come back to a certain level of decorum between the two because the managing the JDU, keeping a little bit of a distance, but also Chirag Paswan's indication that he is not going to do anything in the next 5 years, but after that he's going to come back to, he is going to push and thrust to try and become the next leader of Bihar. Now we'll have to see. Rahul Verma also joins the conversation. Rahul Verma, good morning. What are you looking for in this show of strength? 1 lakh turnout, Gandhi Maidan, big announcement here, and a certain level of continuity at the top, but a lot of new faces to be included in this 20+ member cabinet of Bihar.
Thank you, Anand. This is a historic moment for Nitish Kumar for sure. This is going to be his 5th consecutive term. And given the kind of mandate NDA has received in this election, to me, Bihar has reposed a historic hope in Nitish Kumar. And they would ask Nitish Kumar takes Bihar not only last, but once he sort of like goes in, Bihar has transformed or changed in last 20-25 years under ministership. But what may be his last tenure, he should realize both the nature of historic mandate, but also the challenges that he's going to be able to meet those expectations. And so naturally we are going to see a slight change in the ministry, because LJP was not part of the coalition and then not part of the government for a very, very long period of time, and they have also done well. So yes, changes. Nitish Kumar's party has also got a bigger time. So yes, there is going to be like inclusion of some new faces. Nitish Kumar perhaps should also that like who he brings will be the future leader.
Well, Rahul Verma, there's lots happening on the stage. There's lots happening on the stage. Payal Mehta, Nistula Hebar, are you watching? Are you watching Yogi Adityanath walk past, say casual namaste to Amit Shah and go and sit there at the corner, and there is a huge roar among the crowds, but he doesn't walk up to the stage, walk up towards the audience and goes down, sits there quietly on his, has finished his conversation that was going on, gets up to greet all the chief ministers, the other ones, and asks them to move forward and to say their greetings and wish the crowd that's turned up in such large numbers. Am I reading too much in those pictures?
Not really, of course, the NDA is the host, and therefore, all these people who've come in from far and wide to attend this oath-taking ceremony, Nephew Rio, Conrad Sangma coming in from the south of India as well. He's having a conversation, of course, a lot that, they need in terms of support from the center, but, those pictures were really there for everybody to see. Eknath Shinde was here in the national capital just about yesterday evening. He had a meeting with Amit Shah of how the local equation need to really shape up. He there on the stage along with Devendra Fadnavis met Amit Shah very briefly, and now you can see multiple leaders. The Odisha guys, Harsh Sanghvi, the young deputy CM of Gujarat over here as well. This is possibly his first big stage appearance as well that you really see, and this is the Odisha leadership that you see on the stage as well. So not much to be read into it. Of course, there is no doubt in anybody's mind that if there is one person in the organization whose strength they can really, it has to be Amit Shah, no doubt whatsoever.
True. Nistula Hebar and goes and sits. He doesn't go to acknowledge the crowd and as he came up on the dais.
Anand, I'm with you on this. I love watching all these public kind of displays and trying to read the body language, because, these things say a lot. There are, of course, issues there, but the big guy in this election for the BJP has been Amit Shah. There is no dispute on that. He stayed in the state for 19 days, and there were over 100 rebel candidates, which you actually did not hear about because Amit Shah sat there for 3 days. There were a lot of rebel candidates who said कि जब तक Amit Shah हमको नहीं कुछ आश्वासन देंगे हम बैठने वाले नहीं हैं. So then he sat there, and then other people were assigned. Dharmendra Pradhan, Keshav Maurya. One of the reasons why were also put in charge in Bihar was because, as Arun Anand had said, you need not aggressive. So the organizational work is not to go out and make bhashans in the public sphere. It is to sit in the back room, call your own people. Differences that occur when a big event is being organized. Somebody needs a car, needs something. Somebody has taken umbrage at, somebody not turning up at their place and doing namaste or something. Out saying everybody's to be sorted out, but we need to focus on the election, on the big picture, etc. So in this election, the micromanaging and NDA allies coordination, you were talking about Chirag Paswan and Nitish Kumar. Chirag Paswan finally praising Nitish Kumar. But when the BJP went into this election, they knew that the big vote the JDU and LJP workers on the ground did coordinate. That were set up in mandal levels. I mean, there were meetings that Amit Shah took at mandal levels. some mandals are particularly problematic. And therefore, his sense of ownership on this victory is of course, a big sense of ownership. And he has done a lot of micromanagement and coordination and, in short, really vote transfer, so that all the NDA allies have done well. If you have noticed, they've all hit it out of the park as far as bringing in the seats. LJP requires a slight bit of more of a what do you call it, comium in this situation. A lot of the seats that they did fight, they got 29. They did fight were MGB seats where wins away. So that was a big achievement.
They returned at a fantastic strike rate compared to what was expected of them. Some thought that 29 seats is they earned 19, which is credible enough. Naidu very, very actively. Is it about the plans for Andhra Pradesh? There is also now going to be, the center will have to send a huge package without but treat it as good as a special status. So these are all things which will now come into play, and it will be Nitish Kumar. Are you also watching the dynamics as we are looking ahead to a slew of elections through 2026 into 2027? You have the municipal body elections, then there is will be going to the polls over the next 18 months to 2 years. Okay, we'll try and go back to him in a bit. Arun Anand, would you want to weigh in on this? All right. So we've got Rahul Verma and Payal Mehta with us. We'll also try and go across to Anand on ground at Gandhi Maidan to get an update as to what was the reaction of people. Just quickly bring Nitish Kumar. In 1985, he won the election to the Bihar State Assembly for the first time. 1989, he was elected to the Lok Sabha for the first time from the Barth seat in Bihar. 1990, he took charge as Union Minister of State for Agriculture. 1994, he formed the Samta Party with Socialist Neta George Fernandes. 1996, the Samta Party formed an alliance with the BJP and won 8 Lok Sabha seats. 2000, he took oath as Chief Minister for the first time, resigned on the 7th day itself, then came back in 2005, took Chief Minister for the second time and completed a full term. 2013, took a 17-year-old alliance with the BJP and removed 11 BJP ministers. 2014, submitted resignation to governor after poor performance in the Lok Sabha polls. 2015, took oath as Chief Minister for the 4th time and was Chief Minister for nearly 8 months. 2017, resigned as Chief Minister, joined hands with NDA, took oath for the 6th time. 2020, then NDA secured majority, Nitish took oath as CM for the 7th time. Then 2 years later, 2022, he broke the alliance with the BJP. Soon after COVID, took oath as Chief Minister for the 8th time. 2 years later, 2024, broke the alliance with the Mahagathbandhan, joined the NDA, took oath as Chief Minister. 2025, spearheaded one of NDA's biggest wins in the history of Bihar politics. Rahul Verma, this is the last 10 years is when, but now is he settled? Now is it going to be NDA? And are these his last 5 years in politics? 18 months.
Anand, that's very difficult to answer. Because there's something which I've heard about Nitish Kumar many times, that like the kind of politician he is, sometimes Nitish Kumar himself doesn't know what his right hand or left hand is thinking. His right hand doesn't know what his left hand is doing. Maybe like, and I'm not trying to sort of like defend what he has done in terms of like between 2015 and 2020, where he changed alliances multiple times. But there are two things one needs to keep in mind. One, I think politicians like Nitish Kumar, who does not have a very sort of like a big caste base like other politicians, in terms of politics. Two, I think anyone Bihar politics for last 10 years would know basically parties from both sides, RJD and BJP, tried to cut Nitish Kumar was Paltuing, or he got this label as Paltu Kumar, is because he was trying to save himself or his party from the onslaught he faced from both sides. Now, I hope, given the nature of politics, both at the state level and at the he's not pushed into any direction, and himself, for his own sake, this is his time to basically sort of like rise up that he has got. For his sake, he regains the label of Susan.
Yes.
First up, for pushes the pedal and accelerator on development of Bihar. So now that we don't talk about, okay, Bihar's base was low, so whatever growth happened in Bihar, it was of course due to governance, but also because of low growth rate. He manages to push Bihar in his last term as a state that developed. So he regains goodwill and ends his perhaps most former statesman that the state has seen.
Wait, I'm going to ask Payal, who's speaking with Dharmendra Pradhan currently? Payal.
Singh, doesn't it? That looks like Giriraj Singh, again a very, very strong man as far as concerned, as far as the BJP is concerned. A minister in the Modi government, ever since its inception from day one. He's currently trying to speak to Amit Shah. And just to weigh in a little while ago, when you were saying that Amit Shah was speaking to Chandrababu Naidu, have also been, exchanging congratulations for the excellent work that the Andhra Pradesh police has done as far as Naxal movement is really concerned.
Yes, the two of them have been in the news recently because of what has happened both in Chhattisgarh and also in Andhra Pradesh, where wanted who had fled and they were hiding, they have now been neutralized. So that's where this conversation is happening, and you brought things into perspective. So they're behind, sitting there having a conversation. Chandrababu Naidu, JP Nadda, Amit Shah sitting in front.
That's Bhikhubai over there. He's probably the longest serving Gujarati in Bihar.
Longest serving Gujarati in Bihar, Bhikhubai. This chair has been left vacant. Is this for the Prime Minister? And then there is one more which is there for Nitish Kumar. So two chairs there. Anytime the Prime Minister should be coming in, or is this the one that is marked Nitish Kumar? We have to just see what happens, who sits where in terms of the seating arrangements. There is also the governor who will have to come, the Rajapal. Expecting moment. Now, just quickly, viewers, for this is more than just forming government. It's about managing allies, balancing caste equation, factors that will shape perhaps the new team. First up, caste remains the cornerstone of Bihar politics, and this social equations, social balancing will have to be done. The cabinet is expected to reflect the state's caste demographics adequately. According to the calculation, the cabinet should have 11% upper caste, 14% Yadavs, 11% non-Yadav OBCs, 25% of EBCs, 1% Dalit, 20% Dalits, beg your pardon, 1% tribals. Can we move to the numbers, please? Can we guys move? Yes, thank you. Move on further, please. Move on further, and let's get the numbers here on the screen. Can you move further? I'm going to request the team to move further as we put out these numbers. 20% EBCs, 20% Dalits, and Muslims. Now, however, the NDA has only one Muslim MLA. Not just population. Number of MLAs elected on NDA tickets will also play a crucial role in the distribution of ministerial berths. Now, this will perhaps ensure that no party feels neglected. Received by NDA from various social groups in also be. Arun Danta is also joining us now. Arun Danta, managing these caste equations, the social balancing is going to be very critical. Has the BJP taken care of that as it assigns and elects leaders, newer faces, fresher faces who will be part of this cabinet?
Well, that's right, Anand. Caste equation and region also. These are, of course, factors which has been ministers. And Anand, we've just got a list of the ministers from the BJP. Just let me quickly highlight those names. Samrat Chaudhary, Vijay Sinha, Dilip Jaiswal is also making a comeback. Cabinet, Anand, Mangal Pandey, Nitin Naveen. These are the names we were discussing earlier now. But the new names, new faces which will be inducted in the cabinet from the BJP's side, Ram Tripadav, Sanjay Tiger, Shreyasi Singh, Narayan Prasad, Arun Shankar Prasad, Surendra Mehta, Lakhendra Paswan, Pramod So will be inducted in Nitish Kumar's cabinet along with these five senior ministers. So this is something which we are picking at this point. Anand, in a short while from now, we'll be seeing that the oath taking begin about that and Bhojpur region in 2020, but this time around NDA region, winning 55 seats out of 6. Representation from every Tirath, from 73 to out of 73 to 60 seats for NDA, and also you have Simanchal and Mithyanchal region winning 52 seats out of 65. So you'll have this representation from these region, and of course the NDA Nitish Kumar's cabinet.
Spoke about Dilip Jaiswal making to this cabinet. News 18 Patna was able to listen in.
दिलीप जायसवाल पूरी हो गई शपथ की, कितने चेहरे मंत्रिमंडल में शामिल हो रहे हैं?
देखिए, उत्सव का माहौल है। इस ऐतिहासिक पल के साक्षी प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी खुद जो है मौजूद और लगातार इतने लंबे काल में जो है मुख्यमंत्री पद का शपथ लेने जा रहे हैं। करीब 2 लाख से ज्यादा आम मतदाता भी उपस्थित होकर इस ऐतिहासिक पल में अपनी उपस्थिति दर्ज करेंगे। और ये चूंकि नेता माननीय महामहिम राज्यपाल महोदय को सूची दे, कुछ भी मुझे कहना मुश्किल होगा।
कहा जा रहा है कि नए चेहरे को ऐसा मौका
जनता पार्टी युवा चेहरा की पूरी संभावना है कि इन लोगों को मौका दिया जाएगा।
बिल्कुल, जिस तरीके से बिहार में महिलाओं और युवाओं ने बढ़ चढ़कर वोट किया, उसके बाद बीजेपी ने निर्णय लिया है कि नए चेहरे और खास करके महिला और युवा को। दिलीप जायसवाल, दिलीप जी, तैयारी पूरी हो गई शपथ की, कितने चेहरे मंत्रिमंडल में शामिल हो रहे हैं?
देखिए, उत्सव का माहौल है। इस
Well, let's go across. Dilip Jaiswal, this new composition, Payal, you want to weigh in on how this whole cabinet is being composed? Are they trying to keep the senior leaders or continuity at the top as the top 3 are concerned, but then bring in fresh faces? And one of the big are sitting far away.
Of senior, nothing less than that, and nothing more than that, in fact, to read into it. And see Jitendra Manji also sitting over there. He's a hum president. He's been somebody whose party has been able to get whatever results they were expected to deliver as well. Chandrababu Naidu, being one of the most senior members of the NDA, made to sit right next to JP Nadda and Amit Shah as well. As far as the BJP is really concerned, the BJP has been of the opinion that there has to be a blend of young and experience, and that's exactly the formula that they followed both here in Bihar and also earlier in the center as well. You want experienced faces, you want experienced names, but there has to be an opportunity. 24 Prime Minister Narendra Modi, I remember very clearly, had said that he would like to bring faces in the business of politics who probably have not had any dynasty. That's the reason continuity is good. Is being reported that cabinet is concerned. A return for Dilip Jaiswal at the back of the excellent results that they were able to deliver. Dilip Jaiswal has been the state president, the BJP being the single largest party as well. Samrat Chaudhary has been somebody who the scrutiny through the entire election, with multiple people trying to make multiple allegations against him. Vijay Sinha also had a bit of a drama history which actually really followed him into the run up to the election as well. So the BJP is showing on one front that we are very confident that these are the faces who will be in the face of our government and they can come in as well. Shreyasi is a second time MLA. She has been winning from Jamui for the last 2 times. She gets a look in as well. One would have expected probably the youngest MLA, Maithili Thakur, to also get a look in, but maybe she'll have to wait for a turn for some more time. But caste representation has been a key as far as all allies are concerned. Right. The BJP also taking into account not just the caste representation, but also
development on the picture is on stage. Behind him, Samrat Chaudhary and There you go. Walk in and huge round of applause. Huge round of applause from the crowds as Nitish Kumar walks in. What a victory, what a resurgence for this person who was being written off. He was being mocked by the opposition. He was being my words. 18 months ago he said, mark my words, those who are talking to me, you will not even have enough seats to sit in the assembly. That's what will happen. And that went viral the day he returned 200 plus score on the leaderboard as far as the mandate is concerned. The trust is with this man. Now Nitish Kumar sits, there you go. He's going to be sitting very close. The PS to PM and the PS to CM are going to be sitting towards the right and left of Nitish Kumar. We can see the branding there, the labeling there. And next to that is the Prime Minister's chair. I think that's where it is. And they will be sitting. The governor will also be sitting. This is PM Narendra Modi's chair. That's where it is. Samrat Chaudhary is also there. We'll also have the Rajyapal coming in, the governor coming in. Will all of them swear in? All those who are going to be included into the cabinet. So it's going to happen. And in the order of seniority pile?
Ministers to be sworn in on the order of seniority. For the chief Deputy Chief Minister will take oath, and after that it will follow as well. And together with the Chief Minister, the overall strength of the Bihar government can be 36. I do not think that 36 are expected to take oath today, but 20 oath. Political, whether it's the BJP or whether it's the JDU or whether it's Chirag Paswan's party, HAL.
There. Well. Yeah, he's also sitting next to Jitan Ramanji.
Sitting very pretty next to Lallan Singh. And you know, they've not had a great history in the past, you remember very clearly. But the optics have gone very, very strongly this time around. Nitish Kumar making that visit to Chirag Paswan's residence on the occasion of Chhath. Chirag Paswan, you know, going to Nitish after winning the election. All these optics speak for its same Chirag Paswan who to finish off Nitish Kumar in 2020. Here it is. In politics, you never say never, Anand.
True. Who's finished and who's waiting in the ranks? That there's Jitan Ramanji. Lallan Singh actually moved to Mokama soon after Anand Singh's arrest, and he was there to ensure that Mokama did not go away. There is a different story there. What happens thereafter, we'll have to wait and watch. Now, just as we were pointing to the pictures, there is a huddle right behind where the governor is going to be sitting. There you go. Dharmendra Pradhan has pulled somebody up. And there is a huddle. Now, is it just to look at the last minute formalities? Who's going to sit where? Who's going to move where? What's going to be given to whom? Is that what now?
Well, I believe that's the last minute arrangement they're looking at, because this more Anand, frankly. Arrangement. Sanjay Jha has been at the center.
This is Chirag's mother, isn't it?
Well, absolutely. He's always flanked by his mother. Wherever he goes, he says that there is a lot that in terms of the kind of insult that she put up with, you know, over the last many years as well, and the family breaking into factions as well. That's been something that you've also seen in the Ram Vilas family. So Chirag Paswan very, very happy, very contented, got the number of seats that he wanted to contest, was able to get the deal that he really wanted to do, and was able to get the results in place as well. So obviously a very, very happy house as far as the BJP, the LJP, all this is concerned. Manoj Tiwari, one of those most
उनका ही गाना चल रहा है. So this is what Manoj Tiwari has sung. It's his voice, and they had sung about hum bhari hai, and you know, sab pe bhari hai. That so he had sung this for us. So and that's why there's a chuckle in the face of Amit Shah also. Even as Pawan Singh was pulling Manoj, the Bhojpur stardom seeing there, the person missing is Khesari Lal.
The person missing is Ravi Kishan for sure.
For sure. Not having a conversation. Keshav Prasad Maurya sitting right behind. He was one of the.
Maybe about the next step for Hindutva.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi is on the stage. Those are the pictures, viewers. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is on the stage on time, 11:30 p.m. there. They're going to get underway. The oath-taking ceremony gets underway. The Rajyapal is also present. Let's go. Let's go straight across to the audio coming in from the venue.
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा चल यमुना गंगा जलधि तरंगा जागे शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे
As the national anthem is sung and all the trees the oath taking delay, viewers. That's the precision, that's the which the NDA function. Oath taking ceremony after oath taking ceremony. No delays. The crowds are there. It's a jam-packed Gandhi Maidan. And the proceedings begin. Let's go across to that.
प्रारंभ करने की अनुमति चाहता हूं।
अनुमति।
माननीय राज्यपाल महोदय, माननीय मुख्यमंत्री नामित गण मनोनीत आदेशों को पढ़ने अनुमति चाहता हूं।
अनुमति।
बिहार के संविधान के अनुच्छेद 164(1) द्वारा प्रदत्त शक्तियों का प्रयोग करते हुए नीतीश कुमार को मुख्यमंत्री एवं मंत्री हैं। बिहार राज्यपाल के आदेश से रॉबर्ट एल चौंगथू राज्यपाल के प्रधान सचिव। बिहार के राज्यपाल संविधान के अनुच्छेद 64(1) द्वारा प्रदत्त शक्तियों का प्रयोग करते हुए मुख्यमंत्री की सलाह से निम्नांकित व्यक्तियों को